Hi, my name is Damon Surzyshyn and welcome to my YouTube channel, DSRacing. I'm a racing driver from Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. I race Formula Vee, sedans, World Challenge touring cars, but what am I supposed to do all winter? Right now it's minus 20 degrees Celsius or minus 4 Fahrenheit for my friends in the US. That's cold. In fact, it's warmer on Mars today than it is in Winnipeg. A lot of Canadians like to hibernate for the winter, but I think that's pretty boring. You know what I like to do? I like to ice race. I got started in racing 9 years ago when I attended the Jim Russell School at Mont-Tremblant in Quebec. I was hooked, and as soon as I got back to Winnipeg, I started attending autocross events in Winnipeg through the Winnipeg Sports Car Club. In 2012, I started racing Formula Vee in the Western Canada Motorsports Series, and in 2014, I did my first pro race in Pirelli World Challenge at the Honda Indy Grand Prix of Alabama. Last year I won the Ice Racing Championship at the last event of the year in Gimli, Manitoba, but I almost didn't make it to the event. My wife Heather gave birth to our twin daughters early in the morning on March 1st. They were born premature at 32 weeks and had to go right to the NICU. The last race of the season was a week away and I had planned to stay in Gimli for the weekend, but I knew that wouldn't work, so I cancelled my hotel reservations and focused on the girls. After a couple days, when it became apparent that the girls were doing really well, my wife encouraged me to race during the day and spend the evening with the girls at the hospital. My wife is really supportive and it all worked out really well. The track at Gimli was part of the AMG Mercedes Winter Driving Academy that is on Lake Winnipeg, directly behind the iconic Lakeview Hotel in Gimli, Manitoba. It was really cool to be racing on a track designed for evaluating the handling of Mercedes AMG cars. I raced all day Saturday, drove home to Winnipeg, and stayed all evening with the girls at the hospital, and got up Sunday morning and did the same. Going into the final weekend of the championship race was really tight between the top three. Adding to the challenge, the top 6 grid is reversed every race, so if you finish first, you start from 6th in the next race. The track layout was very technical and very slippery. The challenge was finding the grip. Every lap I was trying different lines looking for a little more traction. I ended up using some pretty strange lines, but in ice racing, traction is way more important than driving the traditional racing line. Sunday was a very good day. I won 4 out of the 6 races, so despite regularly starting at the back of the pack, I was able to make my way to the front, take 4 victories and 2 second place finishes. I wrapped up the championship with 1 race to go, which meant I could relax and just have fun. We were pushing really hard in the last race. Mike Demchenko and I had a really great battle going on. He was leading and I was trying everything to get by, but he was holding me off very well. Coming into corner 3, he clipped the bank on the inside of the track, his car rolled and I just avoided him. They red flagged the race and Mike was unhurt, so that's good. It was a pretty crazy way to end a pretty crazy season. The 2018 WSCC Ice Race Championship begins in a few days, and I'm excited to defend my championship and share the ride in this 12-part web series. Subscribe to this channel and you'll see what it's like to ice race, get some pro driving tips, and get behind the scenes in the coolest race series in Canada.